Hey there guys, this is Canadac here, and this is a new thing I'm going to start to do. I know a couple other people in the clan do it, but looking through some games that you guys send me so I can kind of pick them apart for the good of the whole clan, particularly for the good of whoever sends it to me. So I might as well get right into it. And the first one that I was sent is actually from TBone right here. So, and it's him versus a zerg. So he's actually the only one who actually sent me a replay, so or a couple replays. So we're gonna go ahead and do his because he's such a great guy and responded to my messages. Okay, loading screen. Loading screen. Yep. Game reminding us that cloaked or burrowed units cannot be attacked unless spotted by a detector such as a raven, observer, or overseer. It's very interesting. And we're in the replay. Okay. Alright, so we got TBone up here in like the northwest corner E area. And jackburton down here is the zerg. Okay. We'll go ahead and start off just on the jackburton, not TBone camp. Okay. This is actually my second time recording this because the first time, after I got everything all like ironed out and had the video converted and gone through all this work, I just watched it and I was like, ugh. There's like these 2 or 3 minute parts where I would just sit there and be like, yeah, and now he's making SCVs and making SCVs. That's really interesting. Like it was painful for even me to watch, so I didn't want that to be my first video out. Let's go ahead and keep the production tab open for now. Yep. Without falling into my trap of just saying SCVs I'm making, we're going to go ahead and speed it up. So, Scout, the ever-important first Scout, let's go ahead and see what he's going to see. Notice that he threw down a barracks at 12 or 13, around there somewhere. Pretty standard, pretty uninteresting. Ooh, checking for the expansion. Ooh, this is super annoying. I don't know if you guys caught that, but here, we'll go back real quick. Drone attacking building SCV. That's remarkably irritating to deal with. If you guys are not Terran, or even if you are Terran, playing against a Terran is such a fun thing to do. Especially, I've had games where people just don't notice it. So, that's always fun too. So, he sees the extractor. That's going to tell him that there's not going to be really any fast expansion play coming out. But looks like he's going to check again just for funsies. Ooh, and build an engineering bay. This is interesting because this is like the strategy that I know they use in one of the GSL games. I think it was OGS Gone versus Idra, where he did this so they couldn't fast expand. But the one thing you're going to want to worry about that when you do that is either they're going to be stupid and just freak out and try to kill it and be otherwise just confused, or they're going to just one base you. Because if you're doing this, if this jackburton guy knows what you're up to, he's going to understand that you're going to be doing your fast expansion, which is what I believe our hero over here, TBone, does. Any moment now. Yep. Oh, and there goes the orbital command. So, as we're cruising through the game, everything looks pretty standard, although TBone's going to need to start worrying about that one base attack. So that's going to be telling of whether or not he's going to survive that. Double refinery. The refineries are pretty late, but double refinery, he doesn't actually have any...
Base is under attack.
Never mind. I lost my train of thought. This is going to take forever. Got some zerglings poking up here. There we go. Got 2 of them. Good old 50 minerals. So, let's see. Yeah, I don't well, okay, he's got full harvesting. Let's just see if he uses all that gas, because I don't really see it coming from right here, because oftentimes this engineering bay play is followed with a pretty light gas play. See that Zerg's getting metabolic boost, evolution chamber. As I expected, he's doing some sort of one base thing. Ooh, the drone has friends helping him now. And we see TBone going in for the fast expansion, although he's really going to have to, like, bolster his army a bit if he's going to defend this against a one base in zerg. So, seeing 4 barracks. Very interesting. Got Tech Lab down, start getting these upgrades. Always helpful. Transferring the SCVs. Building an orbital command. All great Terran things. Oh, let's go ahead and see what his little add-on choice is going to be. 2 reactors so far, so we're going to be seeing a lot of Marines. Let's hope it's going to be Tech Lab. But I'm not sure, so... probably going to get a little supply blocked here, so he's got to kind of watch that. Let's see, Zerg is probably expanding, as we can see from here. I'm going to leave it a little ambiguous by not showing you what he's actually doing. He could be expanding here or somewhere funky, but poor little SCV goes down. TBone loses his vision. Okay, TBone, more units. TBone, more. Supply blocked, more. Ah! Okay. Probably going to be building a Marauder out of here, because I'm thinking he's going to be good. Yep, roaches, that's why. See, this is exactly what I was worried about. Not being able to hold this phase. If you want to do this, this actually happened in the game I was talking about before. They had OGS Con versus Idra, and OGS Con did the fundamental engineering bay thing, but when this came from Idra, well, Idra's was a little bit more powerful and a little bit better controlled, but he just had some bunkers here that was able to kind of repel this a lot better. I think so. That's what the kind of thing you're going to want to be seeing. And if you don't want to do that, then just don't block the Zerg's fast expand, because that will bait them into a more economic focused play. Let's go ahead and watch the misery, the lament of the TBone. So the Marine Army retreats down here. Let's see. Engineering Bay number 2. Yeah, this just isn't going well. Really gotta make sure that when you force your opponent into something, like how TBone forced his opponent into doing like some one base play, that you're really gonna want to make sure that you're ready for that. Because it's great to have that control over your opponent, so that like he has to do something. But what's not great is when you don't respond to it well. Okay. Let's see. Nothing overly interesting happening now. Now, if the Zerg was smart, if the Zerg did what Idra did, he would be like expanding here, even. Just because he knows that the Terran can't do much right now. Because, I mean, if we look at the supply count up here, Zerg has got a pretty comfortable gap he can work with. Looks like good old TBone's gonna get supply blocked again. And his gas is at 600, so he was actually not able to spend that gas effectively. Probably want to be teching up to some medevacs or something to get that gas spent. Let's see. Looks like he's moving around. He lets the Zergling by. Terrible Zergling doing terrible damage. And he realizes this. Zergling goes down. Okay, let's go back to the production tab, just see what the Zergy is doing over here. Just out of fun. I know I told you guys I wouldn't tell you, but I'm feeling nice today. It's like Zerg is going in for a little flank here. Ouch, come on, run away. Ooh, I don't know about running away from Zergling or speeding, but actually, it looks like it kind of worked. Let's see, TBone is playing us out of micro, and doesn't look like it's actually going well. Oh, we got one upgrade. So the Zerg definitely had the upgrade advantage in that, so I'll just